Good morning, mademoiselles and monsieur. Mystery Man 64 at your service, and welcome back to Squeak Squad. LA Part 4, but you would know it is Part 4 because we are at World 4. Still undecided. I might just do whole worlds because, you know, this is a DS game. You're meant to play it on the road. It's not the longest game in the world. I actually want the cutter because I want to show off something. I want to be epic at a later part in one of these grassy stages. So, you know, cutter cuts through things. Pretty obvious. You might not know what it cuts through. It apparently cuts through. Goes through that. We get a nice little one up. You know, one of the ones that I lost. Chasing the treasure chest. Which is very, very sad. So, we actually need cutter for this. But there's another one later that uses beam that I'm not going to use beam for. It is recommended that you use beam. So if you see a beam here, get it. Because you should. So, you know this boss? Yeah, we're just gonna cheese him. You can't do the cutter thing. Don't worry, you don't need fighter. Probably would have been somewhat handy, but we got cutter, and we got more fighters up here. Anyway, so you know, I mean useful as because you can uppercut through all these star blocks. That was a Kirby game I haven't played. Kirby Stack Attack? Is that what it's called? The puzzle Kirby, you know, the... Oh yeah. You know what I mean? The oh yeah. Kirby. If you think I'm just making Kirby noises, you're half correct. So, that beam there, you should get that. Don't do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the stupid thing. Don't be like me. Be smarter than me. Be the me that is not me. Because it is foolish. On this one, yeah! It just makes me feel epic. The correct choice is just use beam. And if I used beam, I could show off that it would have shown a lavender laser instead of a green one. So this one tests your mastery of cutter. You wanna be a master cutter? Yeah, this is not what you should do. Almost. Come on, I can feel it. Almost. Yeah. Oh, I just tried that with cutter once. Like, oh no, I can get this. Don't. Please don't. Don't be like me. Unless you do, because it is really, really cool when you can do that with cutter. You just feel like I've done something that I probably shouldn't be doing. You are correct. It is something you most certainly shouldn't be doing. Another Maximato, eh? I'm just gonna eat one of these up. Bit of fire! Fire! So let's just do fire, because, you know, we got a squeak battle. And as we all know, squeaks are... Oh, hiccups. No. I mean, Hiccups are kind of squeaks. I mean, it kind of works. Kind of. Ooh, could I? I can! Oh, thank you. I needed one-ups. I was killing myself getting a treasure chest. Or not doing that. Is that a bad thing to say on the YouTubes? It probably is. Ooh. Got Shadow. You know. Oh, hail Shadow! That was probably really terrible on the microphone. But, you know what I was going for. Those who know. Oh. Delicious water. That is the name of the song, by the way. All Hail Shadow. Verse 40. We're gonna be Shadow Kirby, but also not. Or is it just actually? No, it's just actually Shadow Kirby from Amazing Mirror. Does Amazing Mirror have colors? Aside from, the 4 other Kirbys. And Shadow Kirby. Oh gosh. What have I done? Oh dear. Oh, burn! Disco Inferno! I can only play so much. Okay, so you have to do the fire dash, but fire does go through metal like I thought. I was like, wait, was I wrong? Does metal not actually go through fire? Scratch that, reverse it. Does metal... I said metal again! Does fire not go through metal? I don't even think that's a joke. I guess you can say it's pretty fire, or I could have gone for lit or metal. I don't think any of those worked in any of those 3,000 situations. Of all of the universe that I saw, I chose the exact worst one. All of the terrible decisions. So those enemies are Gordos, complete and utterly invincible. They're just obstacles. Don't mess with them. Can't hurt them, but they can most certainly hurt you. Ow! I keep getting I keep running into things, not ran into. My English is failing me. I'm failing in English. It was always my worst subject. Always a math guy. Always a math person. Always good with... Oh, I'm good with numbers. And yet I chose to do talking. The thing I am probably the worst at. But you know what they say about hindsight. If you hear a weird little button push, I got a little mute button on my microphone. I use it when I need to clear my throat, which is frequently, and I had to clear said throat, and I didn't want you, all wonderful people, to hear it. But you all know I say it in the intro. Although, it's just French for ladies and gentlemen. I do not speak French, for those of you wondering. I am not a fluent in the français, as we say. Oh, no. I speak very, very, very minimal. I don't even think I can say an actual sentence in French. I just thought the intro was cool because I like alliterations. And it's going to stick, so deal with it. 10 years down the line, I'll still be saying the intro the exact same way, with maybe different inflections, As you do. I've given a few thoughts as to what the next game will be. Perhaps. Was it orange? Was it yellow? Did I skip a Kirby color? I missed orange and yellow. I guess we'll give orange some love, and it works because we're fire, so it looks like we're liquid hot magma. That was kind of almost a fusion of Dr. Evil and Maxie from Team. Now that's just Skeletor and People's Papyruses. The funny skeleton man. You all know the funny skeleton. Laugh, will you? Laugh at the funny skeleton. Yeah. You know, we all know. And don't worry, you know, I've played the game to death. I have almost 200 hours in it. There's nothing you can spoil for me that I haven't already done. I learned myself. I believe it's up. Oh, was I correct? I might not have been. Might have been wrong. This is where the game gets not fun. I think it was down, then up. I think I chose incorrectly. No, I was exactly correct. It was up. I know I did some test recordings. This one, you want to choose left, right, middle, center. I think this is the correct obvious choice. I hope it is. You know, candles, fire. This is a mechanic. If you played one of the earlier Kirby's that you see in Superstar and Ultra. Oh, was this not the right one? It wasn't. It was the right one. Yo, I have to go back. Oh, I just have to go. I wasted so much time. Yo. You can jump, but I missed a treasure. I can at least show off what happens if you recollect a treasure. Oh, man, that's 2 videos I'll have to cut and edit to make things. That was terrible for all of you. Here's a second vitality. We got half of the vitality. Yeah, more health. Yeah. I'll just go back in with the wheel. So we're I'll see you there, folks. While we're here, I can show you off the downwards path. So that's a thing. In case you didn't notice, wheel as well as tornado can skid across water. So now you know. And we're pretty much back here anyway, so, you know, I can at least show that off for everyone who wants to know of optional routes. Oh man, I just have too many. Combined sword and fire. Give me fire sword. Which just gave me bomb, which works. Technically. Give me fire. Now we have room. Again. Now we don't have the first treasure chest because I went down instead of up to show, you know, the optional path for those who are curious as to what the optional path is. Now you know. So now you don't have to make a mistake like I did. I may have collected everything, but that doesn't mean that the game doesn't throw at you not fun 50-50 options at you. So you know, giving the game unintentional padding that it really doesn't need. And we're just gonna hit the wheel bubble, as you know. No real reason to inhale when we just have a bubble. And there we go. Jump with pressing A. All right. No, I'm not gonna. Yep, nope, missed. Missed. But now you see what happens. If it's greater, it doesn't matter if it's the bigger or the small one. You typically just get a bubble item. It's just typically random, but copy palette industrial. Ooh, we get an industrial one. We're getting some Fun stuff here. Oh. Ooh. That's a nice looking one there. And now let's switch to yellow curb. So, if you want to play with a specific color, I am of course just showing off all options. But since we got the beam scroll, I think the beam sparks are the same as normal sparks instead of the, you know, cool looking beam orange, which is oddly sad. And that's if you get the beam scroll. It does technically make it more powerful, is the thing. It might not, I don't actually know. It's not like, you know, there are damage numbers, so you can, you know, tell whether or not you do damage. Just be gone with ye. But it started off with the Hailbird and then turned into Air Ride. This is the song that plays when you get all the pieces of the Dragoon or Hydra. Pretty great. That's a good, well, I say good game. The only good part is messing around. So, press B and become Pinball Kirby. So, don't go through that door. So don't go towards the Kirby. This is our lives now. As you can tell, metal makes you heavy. Aha, metal go bzzz. Okay, I guess metal actually went bzzz there. I did not intend for that. You do the exact same thing you did before. Okay, get rid of metal, please. Well, that's something I have to leave in now. Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? Let's... Oh, okay. Guess we'll take bubble. We got a new ability. If you press a direction, like left or right, and B at the same time, you create a bigger bubble, which is likely to just encapsulate enemies in one go. Instead of doing maybe not that. But it's definitely more likely to encapsulate the bigger enemies in one shot, just in case you want an enemy ability. And we could have collected those stars and combined them into a big star if we wanted to. I'm not sure. This is because there's a door down here, but this was the harder door to get to. I made the right choice. So these are slightly different metal bricks. So if you do the dash, as you can see, the dash wasn't working as before. These ones, you will actually melt. Yeah, some are specific to fire, because I knew there were some metal blocks that only fire could deal with. I'm gonna just get rid of this, guys. We need space for an ability, and frankly, we just don't have that. Here's Ninja. Let's show off Ninja, shall we? Throw a shuriken. Yeah, throw a mini. You can fan walls. So Ninja. Ninja. And I apologize, I cannot read that. If it's just Ninja again, I don't know, like the I don't know if it's kanji, katakana, or any of those others. I apologize. I don't mean to offend. And it's weird because I am definitely a weeb. I would class myself as such, but I do not know enough. Don't know enough about the culture or the language. I would like to someday. But B, throwing star, or shuriken, whichever you prefer. I will, of course, go with the weeb of shuriken. D-pad and B in a direction is kunai slash. Because, you know, you're using ninjutsu, you know, Kagebushi no Jutsu, Rasengan! Oh, have I lost my audience yet? Oh, good, perfect. I can continue on being a complete and utter dork and weirdo. Down and B is just drop kick, just like fighter. Near an enemy, you can suplex and cling to walls. Can I? Oh, I'm gonna try. Keyword, try. Suplex! Oh, so good. So dumb. Suplex! Does the beams... Oh, it does! It keeps the orange beamies. Yay! Oh. Alright, I'm fire. No. Does bomb work? Oh, I saved myself with bomb, dude. I am the sickest. Yeah. Oh, I thought I locked myself. I thought I'd have to go back and cut again. I am a genius. By being completely and utterly lucky in keeping bomb and nothing else. This was luck. This was not skill or intelligence. I got lucky. It was pure luck. Also, might as well show this off. Self-destruct. Hold the bomb for too long, you blow yourself up. Come on, and there we go. Excellent. Let's see what we get. Graphic piece, secret door, and part of a map. 3 more treasures. I didn't see how many we were at. I should have. That would have been the smart thing to do. So, this is a familiar sight, isn't it? From World 1, isn't it? Alright, I mean, that whole level, right? You know, there was that one treasure chest. And what did we do for that one treasure chest? Why? We fly up. We already have bomb. I was talking about abilities that are fun to use, or that I like to use. There is one that we have yet to unlock. That is really fun to use. Sword and bomb with their scrolls. Naturally. UFO, of course. Tornado, for me personally, and no other reason. It's just super strong. And literally nothing else, because the entirety of it is iframes. And again, I can't talk about the other ability that we have yet to unlock. But when we unlock it, that's another really fun ability to just use. That's just mean, sir. I don't even think Spark has enough radius for that. That's just, wow. Really gonna do me like that. You know, I knew that was there. And I was like, surely I can just go back and get it. No. Yeah, the game's starting to be a lot more mean. Game's starting to be a lot more mean now. I don't even think beam has. It might. If I had UFO that could shoot through walls. Anything that shoots through walls, typically, can, just blast right on through the level and just hit the block. But I did not have luck on my side. So, Zerp. Move. Oh, you're just actually can plow through these blocks at a time of charge. So as you saw with Spark, I might as well show off. You can tap and you can fire a projectile. So if you just press B, it's a bigger one than just this. But if you then do a direction, it's pretty much, plasma. And I had the spark bubble that could shoot through walls. Hindsight is always 20. Oh boy, that would have saved me and you folks a lot for my stupidity. But hey, now if you've been following along and you encounter that same series of unfortunate events, no need to worry. Spark exists. Yeah, we're just gonna zap, not have to deal with any of this. The most threatening is, of course, the main Squeak that comes after you. The mini ones, not so much. They're just normal enemies that you can inhale. The big Squeaks are, I would classify them as mini bosses, really. Of course, just because you defeated them once doesn't mean they're gone from the level. They'll keep chasing you until you get to the end. Just so you know. Even the Squeaks come back. Unless the level, just ends. Ice scroll. More notes to the music player. There seems to be about 5 per world. We'll stick with Spark, I guess. So, the correct choice is metal, because it can just roll, but that was it. Yeah, because if you just do the ball form, if you have the metal scroll, yeah, that's it. You win. You can get it. But you have to stop yourself before you fall into a pit. That's the only problem. Laser scroll. Yep, 5 levels per. We're just blazing through this. So, this is probably, after this, gonna be the end, as we do. And we've been gifted the greatest gift of all, which is, of course, Tornado. Yeah, just press B, run into him. And that's it. Tornado, everybody! In case you're wondering what the scroll is, it's the same as wheel. If there's an element around, fire, electricity, ice, as long as you go over it, you become that type of tornado and do a bit of extra damage, and the tornado's hitbox, I think, increases quite a bit. Still no cutscene. We've only seen a couple. The intro one, where, our cake was stolen, and therefore we are going through the entire world, destroying everything just to find that delicious strawberry shortcake. Because this is the game that inspired the Kirby genocide for cake. For those of you wondering, this is the game. That's it's the game from the meme. That's the game that sprouted the meme. Yeah, no, this is the game. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it to those of you who think will enjoy more, because there will be more. Of course, subscribe if you haven't. And of course, until next time.